Welcome to NAFL, where curiosity dives deep.
Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting video filled with mind-blowing facts that will leave you amazed. Get ready to have your mind blown with these interesting facts. Let's jump right into it. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. There are more possible iterations of a game of chess than there are atoms in the observable universe. Penguins have an organ above their eyes that converts seawater into fresh water, allowing them to survive without drinking water for months. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 to 45 minutes between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. Octopuses have 3 hearts, 2 pump blood through the gills, and the third pumps it through the rest of their body. The Eiffel Tower can grow up to 6 inches 15 cm taller during the summer due to the expansion of iron in the heat. The world's oldest known creature is the ocean quahog clam, which lived for an estimated 507 years. The Great Wall of China is not visible from space with the naked eye. It's a myth often mentioned but debunked by astronauts. There are more possible ways to shuffle a deck of cards than there are atoms on Earth. Baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort, similar to how human babies suck their thumbs. In Japan, there is a shrine dedicated to the humble mosquito, as they are seen as protectors of forests. The Hawaiian alphabet only has 13 letters. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Honeybees have a special waggle dance to communicate the direction and distance of a food source to other members of the hive. There is enough gold in the Earth's core to coat the entire surface of the planet in 1.5 feet or 45 meters of gold. The fingerprints of a koala are so indistinguishable from humans that they have been confused at crime scenes. Cows have best friends and can become stressed when separated from them. The world's oldest known recipe is for beer and dates back over 5,000 years. The electric chair was invented by a dentist. A group of crows is called a murder. The only letter that doesn't appear on the periodic table is the letter J. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. It takes about 243 Earth days for Venus to complete one rotation on its axis. The world's smallest mammal is the bumblebee bat, which weighs about the same as a dime. The word nerd was first coined by Dr. Seuss in his book If I Ran the Zoo. The first alarm clock was invented in ancient Greece and was called a water clock that used water to measure time. The inventor of the frisbee was turned into a frisbee after he died when his family had his ashes molded into a frisbee. The only letter that does not appear in any U.S. state name is the letter Q. The dot over the letter I is called a tittle. There are more possible iterations of a game of Monopoly than there are atoms in the known universe. The world's oldest known chewing gum is over 9,000 years old and was made from birch bark tar. The average person will spend 6 months of their life waiting for red lights to turn green. The world's smallest reptile is the Bruchisia microchameleon, which can fit on the tip of a matchstick. A cat's nose print is unique, much like a human's fingerprint. The M's in M and M stand for Mars and Murray, the founders of the candy company. The tongue of a blue whale can weigh as much as an adult elephant. The first webcam was used to monitor a coffee pot at the University of Cambridge in 1991. A group of kangaroos is called a mob. The total weight of all the ants on Earth is greater than the total weight of all humans. Bananas are berries, while strawberries are not. Fish are aquatic vertebrates with gills, fins, and scales. They breathe through gills, swim using fins, and come in various sizes, shapes, and colors. The word oxymoron is itself an oxymoron, as it is made up of 2 contradictory words, oxy, sharp, and moron, dull. In 1986, the city of Cleveland, Ohio, released 1.5 million balloons at once, creating the largest balloon release in history. The event caused chaos and environmental issues. The sentence, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," contains every letter of the alphabet. The world's largest known living organism is a fungus in Oregon's Malheur National Forest, covering over 2,200 acres. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. The human brain can recognize and interpret a familiar face within 100 milliseconds. There are more possible iterations in a game of Go, a traditional Chinese board game, than there are atoms in the known universe. The original name for the search engine Google was Backrub. The longest time between 2 twins being born is 87 days. The longest word in the English language without a vowel is rhythms. Banging your head against a wall burns about 150 calories per hour. The longest word in the Oxford English Dictionary is pneumon ultramaskimoke. Fish are the oldest vertebrates on Earth, dating back over 500 million years. They have incredible biodiversity, with over 30,000 species known. The average person walks the equivalent of 3 times around the world in their lifetime. Humans and giraffes have the same number of neck vertebrae, 7. Fish use lateral lines to sense movement and vibrations in water. Some can change colors to communicate or camouflage, and certain species exhibit parental care. The word bookkeeper is the only unhyphenated English word with 3 consecutive double letters. The world's largest recorded snowflake measured 15 inches across. A newborn kangaroo is about the size of a lima bean. There is a town in Norway called Hell. Astronauts cannot burp in space because there is no gravity to separate gas from liquid in their stomachs. The word gorilla is derived from a Greek word meaning a tribe of hairy women. The hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backward. The world's oldest known living tree is a bristlecone pine named Methuselah, estimated to be over 4,800 years old. The first computer mouse was made of wood. Astronauts grow taller in space due to the lack of gravity compressing their spines. The oldest known customer complaint dates back to ancient Babylon around 1750 BCE. The average person blinks around 15 to 20 times per minute. The name Bluetooth is inspired by the 10th century Danish king, Harald Bluetooth Gormson. The longest recorded flight of a chicken was 13 seconds. Wombat feces are cube-shaped, helping them stack neatly and mark their territory. The world's oldest known message in a bottle was found after 108 years at sea. A group of owls is called a parliament. The average cloud weighs about 1.1 million pounds, 500,000 kilograms. Honeybees communicate through dance to convey information about food sources. There is a tree in Wales with the longest name, Llanfair Pwllgwyngyllgogerychwyrndrobwllllanfair. The inventor of the Pringles can was buried in one. Human birth control pills can be used to regulate the reproduction of some species of fish. Armadillos can be used to detect landmines due to their keen sense of smell. The first known contraceptive was crocodile dung used by ancient Egyptians. The smallest bone in the human body is the stapes bone in the ear. The first recorded game of baseball was played in 1846 in Hoboken, New Jersey. The average person will produce enough saliva in their lifetime to fill 2 swimming pools. Horses are herbivorous mammals of the equine family, originally domesticated over 5,000 years ago. Dogs are domesticated descendants of wolves and have been human companions for thousands of years. Mice are small rodents found worldwide, adaptable to various habitats, from forests to urban areas. Horses have excellent memory and can recognize humans and other horses they've met before. Dogs display a wide range of breeds with diverse sizes, shapes, and temperaments. Mouse reproduce rapidly, with females giving birth to multiple litters per year. Horses possess a remarkable sense of balance and coordination, allowing them to run at high speeds and jump over obstacles. Dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, making them invaluable in tasks like search and rescue, detection of diseases, and tracking. Mice have keen senses of smell and hearing, and their front teeth continually grow throughout their lives, leading them to gnaw on objects to keep them in check. The human body is composed of trillions of cells that work together to maintain life and perform various functions. Earth is about 4.5 billion years old and rotates on its axis, causing day and night cycles. The Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean on Earth, covering an area of about 41 million square miles. Gold has been used by various civilizations for thousands of years as a form of currency, jewelry, and decoration. The brain is the body's control center, responsible for thoughts, emotions, and coordinating bodily functions. The Atlantic Ocean has a maximum depth of around 27,000 feet, 8,200 meters in the Puerto Rico Trench. The human body has a complex immune system that defends against infections and diseases, helping to maintain overall health. Atlantic separates the continents of North and South America from Europe and Africa. And there you have it, 100 mind-blowing facts that will leave you amazed. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.